Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We are now days away from the day that has been given to us for celebration by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is Eid al-Fitr. Eid comes straight after Ramadan, Eid al-Fitr. And there's just a few points that I want to mention about Eid al-Fitr, things to do and things not to do. It comes that a person whom spends the night of Eid in the remembrance of Allah, Allah will grant him forgiveness. It's pleasant to Allah, because what happens, and we'll see this, is that the 29th night or the 30th night after Maghrib Salah, there's going to be no more Taraweeh, no more Suhoor, no more fasting. It's over, right? It's gone. Now what happens is everybody starts to prepare for something called Chandrat. People start to prepare to rent out cars. The youngsters then prepare to take their, in some situations, their wives, in some situations, their girlfriends, to the Quay in Glasgow, to Sauchiehall Street, to Manchester, to Birmingham, to have the night of their life. Whereas some families come together and use this day to sit together as a family and to show respect to each other. The children run up to the elders and say, I want Eid, right? What when you do that? You all do that, innit? I want Eid, £20, £5, whatever the case is. Now the rate's gone up, innit? But people want Eid, people get gifts, people get different things. This is family environments are fine. But the things that you should not be doing on Eid is one, missing your Salah. What happens on Eid is you start to miss your Salah because you're so busy in family events or you're acting like a hooligan. So what happens is you start missing your Salah. Do not be a person who the shaitan's going to use as an example on the day of Qiyamah. That look at this person, he fasted for 30 days. This is what the shaitan does. He fasted for 30 days. Look, I wasted him in one day. I killed him in one day. I made him lose the reward that he gained for 30 days in one day. To such an extent, it comes in Ramadan, Allah takes people out from the fire of hell and places them where? Jannah. Yeah? But on the day of Eid, how many people do you think that may have entered Jannah but now they've entered the fire of Jahannam? Because that one day, what do youngsters do in Pollock Shields? What do youngsters do in the city centre? What do youngsters do around the world in all these areas that attract this Chandrat type of mahal atmosphere? What happens? The youngsters are driving, windows down, convertible down, music playing, sticky string, whatever you want to call it, girls screaming with the horns, Pakistan flags they've got, they're running up and down. In the UK they've got Pakistan flags running up and down the streets. As if, they're reviving the deen. As if, they are nothing. These individuals are nothing. But those individuals that are a justification that today the shaitan was released by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What does a criminal do? When you lock someone up, imagine I killed someone. Yeah, imagine I killed someone's, or imagine I'm in jail because of someone. Yeah, I'm in jail to be kept away from someone. That criminal that's in jail, even if it's only for 1 month, what's he going to do for 1 month? He's going to plan his revenge. He's going to plan, how am I going to defeat my enemy? And in this case, the shaitan's enemy is you and I. And the day he gets released by Allah is the day he puts all his plans into perspective. You know how many people commit zina on the day of Eid because they're not married? Do you know how many people get intoxicated on marijuana, weed, because they think it's a day of celebration? Do you know how many people get drunk on Eid because they think it's a celebration? They have confused themselves between what Allah has allowed you to do and what Allah has not allowed you to do. They are those people who are evident that the shaitan was released. That's what these people do. These are things not to do. These are things not to do. Do not attend Chandra. Do not go to places where this type of atmosphere is playing. You know, do not go to those places. You know, our teachers used to say this to us. Do not go to those places where Allah's azab, Allah's anger, Allah's wrath could descend upon. What happened to Qawmi Lut? Allah lifted the ground and turned upside and smacked it on the floor, didn't He? What happened to the people who tried to kill Musa alayhi salatu wasalam? The river opened. Musa alayhi salatu wasalam crossed, but when they went in, they drowned. That is the essential point. You do not want to be in those places where Allah's disobedience is taking place. Now what you should do in Eid is, as youngsters, take time out for your family. You have to be your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your nieces, your nephews, your uncles, your aunties, whatever it may be. Go with them somewhere. Go with them out to eat. Wherever it may be. I know we don't have many choices in Glasgow, but I'm sure we can go somewhere. But sit with your family. Engage with your young ones. You have to be sitting at home playing the PlayStation. You have to be sitting at the home talking. Or you know some guys do this, right? The cousins get together, so they're all like suited, booted, and they're just walking around. But they're doing nothing wrong. Do you get me? They're just having a laugh. They might be shouting, they might be screaming, but they're not doing anything haram. They're just laughing and joking, aren't they? That's fine. Do these things. But remember, the key point in Eid, the key thing that we all do is we miss our salah. If we can this Eid be sure not to miss our salah and say to Allah, I thank you. Allahumma laka alhamdu wa laka shukr. Allah, I thank you for the blessings you have descended upon me. Because why is Eid a celebration? Because Allah gave it to you. You done shukr to Allah for Ramadan. Now do shukr to Allah for the Eid, and trust me, you become the friend of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the opportunity to understand what Eid is, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us away from all those atmospheres that lead to the path of the shaitan. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.